I was trying to prepare for the talk, and I had a conversation through one of my employees, Emily, with Judy, and Judy said, just get up there, be yourself. And I was going to talk a lot about the company, and then I realized I am the company. We're one and the same. And so the title of my talk for you today is Do What You Love. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my personal path, because I've made a lot of turns along my path. That I could tell you a lot about Nature's Path and all the great works we're doing, and I could stand up here and pat myself on the back and my team, but what I really want to do is, I know you're at an amazing juncture in your life where you have relationships and you have careers you have to pick, and you just had this great journey and this wonderful epiphany and this great understanding, and I've been at that place, and I've made some really awesome decisions and some really bad ones. And I thought I would just tell you a little bit about how I've turned people on or off with my crazy, passionate, quirkily beautiful ways. So that's what my story is about today. And my kids had a lot to do with me deciding to take that. I have an 11 and a 10-year-old at home, and they have a lot to do with everything I say, because they're really my inspiration. So I grew up in a family of 7 kids, 4 boys, 3 girls. I was in Minnesota. I'm born and raised in Minnesota. And in my family, my mom was that lady that came home from the grocery store. She would go, we had 3 carts of groceries she would buy a week. At that time, it was like $250, and that was a while ago. And she'd bring 2 of us kids with us. We'd terrorize the store. We had our lists. We'd help her. She'd bring groceries back in. She was that one that brought home every new product that people made. If it was new, my mom had it in the cart, and we got to try all sorts of stuff. And we ate a lot of sugar cereal in my life while I was growing up. So I was never raised with a recycling point of view. I was never raised really looking at health and wellness as part of my lifestyle. And then I started, when I got out of college, I went to the University of Minnesota, double major, double minor. I was on my way to New York. I was going to be this great New York ad executive, which I was for about 6 years. And I had this amazing epiphany and said, what am I doing? These people are just creating stuff. It seems really crazy. And for me, that just wasn't a fit for my lifestyle. So I disengaged myself with a New York stockbroker that I was engaged to at the time. And I went to a dude ranch and spent a bonus with 10 of my girlfriends and their moms. And I bought a trip for them to come out and learn how to fly fish, something I always wanted to do. And lo and behold, I met my current husband, who's a stay-at-home dad and an awesome, awesome father. We've made a choice in our life to keep my husband at home so that our kids turn out the best they possibly can, and he's doing a heck of a job. I grew up believing that I was going to be that mom that raised the kids and stayed at home and didn't really have a career, and something just changed, and it's one of the choices that I made. So I came home from my New York venture. I was working for Target, had some amazing, amazing experiences there. Such a great, innovative company. And again, I said I wanted to take them in a direction that they didn't want to go, so I had to leave. And, that means moving your family and moving your life and everything else. And so when I was I guess it was maybe 7 years ago now, I lost both of my parents. My mom died of emphysema. She was a smoker her whole life. And my father died to complications due to diabetes. And that was right around the same time, and I thought, I got to do something with my life work-wise. It changes me, because I didn't have those lessons. So I was speaking at a conference, and Aaron Stevens came up to me afterwards. He's the founder of our company. He said, you're going to come work for me. And I said, really? I'm not moving to Canada. He said, but you are. So here I am. I've been there 6 years, and I've just had a great time there. I've had so many wonderful things happen to me. And the thing that I guess I love the most about my journey at Nature's Path is they hired me to run their communications and marketing, and I did not even know how to recycle garbage at the time, and I'm not kidding you. I was in Montana for a decade. I ran a series of bread stores. And in the county that we lived in, within a 500-mile radius, there were no recycling facilities. So my kids actually ended up teaching me how to recycle my garbage. And so that was pretty amazing, like that this company that seems so far down the path, so deeply ingrained, would hire somebody like me. And I asked the founder in my interview and his wife, Retna, they're co-partners, and I said, why would you do that? And they said, because if we can figure out how to win you over, we're going to get the rest of them. So here I am today. I've had some great things. One of the greatest things that happened to me early at Nature's Path is I was at Expo West, and Erin Shorty and her mother came up to me and said, "Can you help?" And I said, "What do you need?" And she said, "I need money." And I said, "Okay." We don't have a lot of it. We're a small family-run, privately held business. But at the time, we were half the size we are now. So for every single one of you who have purchased our products or referred to our company, I want you to know that the money that is actually going into the food that you buy is going to buy farms. We've given $1 million away to EnviroKids brand to help habitat, endangered species, and wildlife habitat protection. Thank you to Whole Foods. We had an amazing experience this year with our Love Crunch product. This is the product that I am actually the most proud of. It was born yesterday. Yeah, this is one of our new babies. This is a Love Crunch, and basically it's a bite-for-bite model. So every time that you actually buy a bag of Love Crunch, we give a box of cereal to people who are hungry in the world, up to $1 million this year. Whole Foods helped us launch this program through the Whole Planet Foundation. We did an exclusive launch with them. There's a lot of mutual love going on between Whole Foods and Nature's Path. Thank you. I feel the same. And there's a lot of special people there. Errol, the head of their grocery area, helped us pull this off. He supported us. He got behind it. We launched it. We raised $25,000. It was the top-selling product that we've ever made. We sold $25,000. Of everything that we sold, we gave $1 away. We gave $25,000 to the Whole Planet Foundation and sent through Facebook contest 2 people to India to experience microfinance and how that all works. So these are the kind of life work things that I've kind of fallen into, whether by chance or by luck. And I'm just here to say, please choose what you do and choose it carefully. Don't let people tell you that there aren't jobs out there. There are. There are new jobs that people can't even see right now. So do what you love, ladies. Thanks.